Good afternoon, 5:27, May 27th, 3:41 p.m. Probably 50 minutes ago, our solar panels finally got turned on. City Water and Light came out, and which is very quick. You got to think about this. Here in Jonesboro, Arkansas, the city inspector showed up the next day after Ag Solar finally got their act together, where he could come out. City Water and Light came out the next day after they could come out, which I think is phenomenal. Neither one of them goofed around or messed around, so that's fantastic. But you got to think, it's only 64 degrees. So right here, it's only 64 degrees and cloudy. So we're producing 2.55 kilowatts. I have no idea if that's horrible, good, bad. I don't know what it is. I've never done this. But I do know that 64 degrees and cloudy, it's not going to be peak for sure. So if these are low numbers, just keep that in mind. Says Friday will be 80 degrees, Saturday 86 degrees. We'll build up some energy then. But in less than an hour, 2.55 kilowatts, 1.4 kilowatt hours, and we're here, 2.1 pounds of emissions saved so far. We have planted a 1/50th of a tree. 1/50th. So anyway, here's our layout. 21 panels. And this shows what they're all doing right now. 55 watt hours, 62 watt hours, 62 watt hours, 66 watt hours, 73, on and on. Let's see, which one's... This one right here better get his act together. He's only doing 55. That's the lowest one, I think. But anyway, so glad. So glad. I can quit worrying about it. That is, so long as they work as advertised. I can quit worrying about it now. That's a big load off my mind. Thank goodness. The city inspector told me we would not need a new meter, but that was not true. The guy came out today and said he's going to switch the meter out for us. Because ours would not go backwards. Thank goodness they had one. And the world today, the country today, I would not have been surprised if he said it's backordered by 6 months. Everything else seems to be backordered that people need. Thank goodness they had one. And it took him no more than 10 minutes at most. And I found out why you don't want to turn these on until they are inspected by the utility company. The reason is because if they're not put in properly, and I may not have this exactly right, but I think he says something like it could create a backfeed and electrocute somebody or shock somebody that's working on the lines. If they shut the lines off, I think what they want to do, they want to make sure that if they shut the line off to the whole block, then your power is going to be shut off as well. That's mainly what they're looking for, I think, when they come out and check. And I told him, I said, well, I've already turned them on because the city inspector told me I could. And he kind of shook his head and said, yeah, we probably need to work on our communication. And then I was hoping I didn't throw the guy under the bus, cause, so I made sure I turned and said, well, he probably just didn't know. And he was very nice. And I guess he was just mistaken, but anyway, so yeah, don't turn them on until the electric utility looks at it. And I found out why they wouldn't work yesterday. They wouldn't work yesterday because there's a shut off, emergency shut off, whatever you want to call it. And it was still on the off position, wasn't in the on position. But wouldn't have mattered because any energy it would have produced yesterday I wouldn't have gotten credit for it because the meter was not the right kind. But anyway, that's it. Boy, whew, so glad. That's about all.